Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Yes, I've literally just finished the first Strela beer. Now I'm doing their second one, and this is a bottle of their Strela. It's a Cape Verdean beer. I'm out in Cape Verde at the moment, so I'm trying to get as many local beers as possible to review, and we're looking at this one. The one I've just done is the Strela Classic, 5.6%. This is, like I say, the Strela. It's a lighter beer, all lagers, and this one is coming in at 4.5%. There's the label, there's the crown, nice little crown. 330ml bottle this, and I picked this up in the hotel shop, €2. And as I said on the other video, you can probably pick these up if you live in Cape Verde and you're in the little places and what have you. You probably pick this up for less than €1, but you know, €2, what, about £1.80, something like that. It's hardly breaking the bank. So yeah, we're going to take a look at this. I am going to pause the video because I don't have a bottle opener, so I'm going to have to use one of my European plug things to try and get the lid off. Once I've sorted that out, we'll fill the glass up, crack on with the video, and we'll get on with the review. So back in the tick. Right, we're back. Didn't take very long, but managed to rip me knuckle on the bottle cap and take half the paint off the furniture outside trying to get this bloody lid off. Why they can't leave a spoon in the room, I don't know. But yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking at, 4.5%, a lighter version of their classic, I'm guessing, but there is another one that is coming at 5%, so let's get it into a glass. I haven't cleaned the glass, as you can tell. Been in the fridge, nice and chilled. Bigger bottle. A lot more left in, well, you can't see, can you? You can't see there, but, well, there you are. A fair bit left in there. But beer in the glass, there you go. Again, looks a little bit hazy. That could be greasy sun cream marks on the outside, but very straw-like in colour, a little bit lighter, gentle carbonation going up, and a much thicker head on top, about a finger of white, fluffy head. So yeah, looks like a lager, looks all right. Give it another swirl, dive in with the nose, and then we'll have a taste and see what we get. Bit more malty, this one. Yeah, sniffing that, whether that's mixing with the other one, because I didn't rinse the glass out, if I'm honest. Bit more malty, a little bit more grainy, a bit more, you could say, animal feed sort of aroma. Light, subtle citrus notes. There isn't that sweet, sickly, I say sweet, sickly, I didn't say the other one was sweet or sickly. It had a sweetness about it on the nose, but this one doesn't seem to feel like that. Certainly seems a bit more grainy. So, top her up in the glass. Strela, or Strela, 4.5%, 330ml bottle, picked up from the shop, €2. Let's dive in, see what we get. Cheers. Interesting to be honest, because I had 2 bottles of these. I picked 2 of these up to review, just so I could have a full glass and give me time. First bottle I drunk. I've got to admit, I did say at the time to the missus sitting outside while she's smoking, I preferred this one. Drinking it now after having the bottled Strela, the classic, different kettle of fish. This has the same notes as the original, but again, toned down, 4.5%. It's 1.1% different in ABV, and I think you get that in the drink. The beer is still nicer, but it's still nice, but it's just lighter. Body of the beer feels lighter. Carbonation isn't massive. Again, it has that little corn feel in there. You do get the breadiness, you do get the maltiness. Feels a bit more grainy, if you like. It almost feels organic. There's something about it, feels a little bit sort of maybe cleaner, more refreshing. Pardon me. Not particularly rough in the mouth, nor is it particularly smooth, nothing really offensive. It does feel like the other one, but it definitely has less of a sweetness and definitely more of a grainy feel. I'm actually quite surprised they don't have this one on tap rather than serving the classic at 5.6%. Again, I've topped it up there. You can't knock it, looks good in the glass. I think you notice a little bit more of a lemon note in it, more of a lemon citrus. I think ultimately the beer sort of feels the same as the classic. Ultimately, there's a certain sort of flavour to this beer that sort of feels the same, but this does have more of a grainy sort of note in it, with less sweetness. It is lighter, is a little bit thinner if you want to call it thin. Again, not watery so much. It's nice enough. I've got to say at this moment, I do think I prefer the classic, certainly in the bottle. This is not one you can get at the bar. The only one we can get at the bar where we are is the classic. That is better than what you get at the bar, that one, but comparing it to the bar one out of a bottle, it's certainly not as good as that. So yeah, I mean, it's an easy drinker that's a little bit inoffensive. It's pretty inoffensive really, not a little bit inoffensive. It is inoffensive. It is a bit lighter. If you like your lighter ones, I mean, even still, that still beats the likes of Carlin, Foster's and all that shit we get at home. It's not the greatest beer going, but it's certainly, it's not going to ruin your holiday, put it that way. If you can get it in a bottle, it's certainly not going to ruin your holiday. So yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. That's not too bad at all. If you get fed up with the hotel beer, there's bottles out there that you can buy that are slightly better. But even then, would I buy this one over the classic? No, I'd still go and buy the classic out of a bottle. But yeah, I quite like it. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. If you're going to Cape Verde, give it a go. That's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'm going to crack on with this one. That'll be a shower, head off out and get a few beers down me. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.